What up, everybody? It's your boy Redemption from Redemption Gaming, coming through with a brand new hot Madden 18 tip, how to slow down some slant routes and corner routes. As we know, both these routes are very effective routes in the game. The slant routes are great in short yardage situation. The corner routes, good in any situation. Normally, your goal is to try to make sure your corner has some kind of inside positioning on these slant routes in order to slow them down. But in Madden 18, no matter what you do, it seems that you can't stop these slants. So here on this play here, I'm shading Harris on the left side against Nelson to the right. You would think that this would work, but as you see there, Nelson gets almost a free release. Makes no sense. Almost impossible to stop. But on the next play, I'm going to actually take Harris, and I'm going to shade him to Nelson's left. As you see there, he takes a step. If you also look on the right side of the screen, I'm shading Talib to Adams' right. Watch how as he takes steps and lines up in better positioning. You see that little half steps he takes? Now watch how they come off the line. Nice, clean presses. They can't get off those jabs to save their life. Now Nelson's one of the better receivers in this league, in this game. So we're gonna this time we're gonna do it one more time. I just want to watch how they just shut down these slant routes. Just beautiful. Now he still gets the catch there, but the whole point on the slant routes is trying to slow down, to kill the timing of the quarterback, especially when you're playing against another player. You throw that timing off, it's going to screw up their whole play. Now another route is the corner route, one of the most deadly routes in Madden for the past few years. I'm going to show you how if you apply the same concept of shading to the opposite direction that you think you should, and how it can slow down this corner route. So we're going to go here, we're going to select some corner strike plays here. We're going to take, once again, we're going to take Talib on Nelson. We're going to shade him to Nelson's left. Okay? We're going to go on a replay here, and we're going to see how Talib, not only does he jam Nelson, but he gets in a position where he jammed Nelson, but stays in position, kind of trailing the corner strike route. And he's able to be in a position where he could pick the ball off if the computer were to make the pass. So we're going to take a quick second here and go on instant replay. And I just want you to watch how Harris jams Nelson here. See that nice press, stays underneath the route. That route's completely locked down, and this is just two man under. Okay, this isn't a corner, this isn't a cover 3, this isn't a cover 2, just straight 2 man under. And as we know, man defense is the best way to go in Madden 18 so far. So we're going to run this play one more time. Just watch how Harris shuts Nelson down. And just so you know, Nelson does have an advantage in route running compared to Harris's man defense. But as you see there on the left hand side, just completely shuts it down. Now on the right side, it's a little bit difficult because it's a bunch set, so you can't press that corner route out of that bunch set. But just watch one more time here, guys. Look at that, just completely shuts it down. Now that is what you call effective, decent defense. That's what you call keeping the game simple. All right. So when I get some time here, I'm going to see how these same concepts apply when playing zone defense. Even though I'm not a fan of the zone defense this year, but it may be something that works as well. All right. So. Before we go here, I just want to show you what happens if your opponent were to go to a 5-wide set and they would try to run some slants, trying to be cute and spread your defense out. I'm going to set 2 slants on the left-hand side of the field, and I just want you to watch how by shading to the opposite direction, normally when you're on the left side, you want to shade to the left because you're trying to keep them from going to the right side of the field. But by shading to the outside, watch how we shut down these 2 slant routes here. Look at that. Look at that. It's almost like I haven't seen a mugging like that since the Patriots played the Colts in the AFC Championship a few years back. All right, folks. So just take these ideas with you in your games and see how they work for you and get back to me, all right?